Okay, this is my review of the Phottix battery grip for D300, D700. I just got off eBay. It was like $100 Canadian. Here's the basic grip itself. I always wondered why people never showed their faces on these things. I thought maybe because they were ugly or because they're maybe really nerdy. But it's because you gotta see the object. That's the main thing. So here's the grip itself. I just opened it out of the box. It feels okay. I've never felt the original one. I'm trying it with a D700 today, so I will tell you how that goes. The dials feel okay. This back joystick's a little loose. The AF button on the back's okay. This back, your back turning wheel here is good. There's your shutter and release there, and I think a half step does autofocus. There's a lock, so your buttons will all be locked up, so you don't need them. The front wheel is kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie on that one, but other than that, it works. It's a little inset, so it's hard to spin on like the back one. Yeah, so it kind of sucks. What I got it with was, this is for your normal Nikon EL, EN, whatever. I don't know the names of them, don't care to. Battery. With this, you can only shoot 5 frames per second. It does not help you whatsoever. So it's good if you just want the grip to go shoot all day and have vertical shutter, but other than that, it does not help you in sports or anything. It also came with this BL3 adapter. We'll just open that up. This just goes in the back like that. This is for you guys who had D3s, D2Xs, D2s, D3Xs, all those guys that got battery. It's like two of these stuck together, and you can just slip it in there and then have this. It's just its own deal that you can recharge and quick charge and stuff too. I don't have one of these, but it came with it, so whatever, no use to me, maybe down the road. I'll mainly be using the AA tray. This is the AA tray, okay? I got some President's Choice rechargeable batteries. These are like Sanyo on-loop rip-offs, and they work just as good, and they're a little cheaper. So yeah, I highly recommend these batteries. So it just slides in there like so. This is one of the trays you get. You get this one, of course, this tray without the batteries, and then that other little adapter. Yeah, it was all for $100. So you slide that thing in. This thing, it was okay to stick it in. It doesn't feel like the best plastic in the world, but it's gonna work, right? So just slide it in, turn it. It's in there pretty good, maybe a little loose, but not too bad. Like, this thing doesn't seem shaky or cheap. Super cheap, that is. Yeah, so let's throw on the camera and see what it looks like. So on the back of your camera, you'll have this little rubber gasket, okay, that protects all your connections to your grip. So you just take that off, and look at that right there. They have a little place to stick it so you do not lose it. Just snaps in there good. Look at that, that's money. And should just go on with twisting. Yep, the green light on there usually means it's getting power. Just tighten it up. This wheel feels okay, a little thin. I don't know what the original feels like, so. Initially, the plastic seems to match pretty good. Definitely a bigger speckle if you are into details. The rubber, it doesn't feel as nice as the Nikon rubber on the camera, but it's definitely okay and half decent. Let's just turn on this camera. So right away we know 8 FPSs right there. This thing's gonna shoot 8 frames per second. That's a good sign. I have it pretty tightly squeezed on there, and it doesn't seem too shaky. If you're wondering what this dude is, it's just my strap with the things off. Yeah, it seems pretty solid. Again, this front wheel is kind of a letdown, but hey, it's like $150 cheaper. Who cares? Let's try this shutter button right on the front, on the vertical grip, and see. Yeah, it seems to feel good. It's a half press. It seems to be focusing. Let's hear this thing. Oh, we got to turn it on. That's oh, we're on. It should be working. Let's try it on again here. Let's see. I'll turn off the lock. That's probably a good thing. Oh, definitely shooting 8 frames per second. That thing's soaring. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. The joystick on the back seems to be working good for the most part. A little loose. Good wheels here. Yeah, other than that, I think it's a really good deal. And yeah, it's worth the money. And yeah, I highly recommend this over the original version that's $250. So yeah, go out there, order it off eBay. Maybe you can get it for cheaper. Peace.